All right, man. Torture Talk After Hours. So look, man, this guy back at it again with his subliminal messages, Drake. We gonna get into that, man. And he's linking up with the Hells Angels. So what's that's all about? Let's see, man. Let's get it. Torture Talk After Hours. Let's go. All right, man. You know what it is. Make sure you go subscribe to the main channel, Torture Talk. But this is After Hours. You already know. So look, man, we gonna get into this, man. Hit the air horn real quick. Shout out to Yo EQ TV. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Let's go.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Drake showing his affinity for the controversial Hells Angels yet again. Shout out to Standardemics TV for sending this to me, and at this point, somebody's really got to take Drake's phone away and start approving the stuff that Drake posts before he uploads. But he uploaded a few pics to his IG, one saying hating Drake doesn't make you deep, and Drake, that's not the reason people dislike you right now. It's honestly your hypocritical actions. But
I don't understand why Drake thinks that everybody hates him because because they're intellectual. Yo, I really believe that he has a problem. Did Drake ever graduate high school? I don't think Drake graduated high school. I don't think he did. I don't think he went to college. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. Like, really, it doesn't matter at this point because we all know how colleges get down nowadays. And Drake, does he really need to go to this stuff if he can still make money? Like, that's what it's really all about, honestly. But I don't know why he has this big thing against people who are educated. I think that a lot of people have a problem with people who are either smart in a certain field or educated or deep or whatever. I don't know why y'all have this problem with people like that. And I don't know why people who are educated, smart, and deep talk down on people who might not be as smart as them or might not be as educated on the topic as them, because a lot of times people be educated but they be stupid when it comes to common sense. You know what I'm saying? So, but still, like, I don't know.
he also uploaded a fit pic, and best believe the internet is going to forensically dissect anything to come up with any clues, and they definitely found something you should have probably turned around for optics sake. Drake having a Hello Kitty and a Hells Angel sticker on the same laptop is crazy work.
Yeah, I don't get why Drake. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't want to say nothing offensive, man, but see that? Y'all see that? Always a shot at Kendrick, somehow, some way. Life is short, party hard. It's like, is really life short? You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You got a Hello Kitty sticker on your laptop, bro. You got stickers on your laptop is insane. I don't care what it is. A sticker on your laptop is out of control. That just lets me know that you still are in an adolescent stage of your life. Where did you get these stickers from? Did you get them from offline? Like, where did you order them off Amazon? Like, how did you get these stickers? Where did you get them from? Was you at the mall and you seen them? Was they giving them out? Was they trying to get you to try some Hello Kitty slides on or whatever? Like, I don't know. How did you get these stickers, bro? That's what I need to understand. It's mind-boggling to me at this point that this guy is still. We know Watch the Party Die, and we also know, what he just put on his shirt. Like, this is insane, bro. Like, for real.
And if you guys don't know, the Hells Angels are a motorcycle club with a very arcist criminal history. And we won't be saying the actual word for YouTube reasons, but we'll definitely take a look at some of those incidents in a bit. They do have black members in international chapters, but that doesn't absolve it and change its history. But Drake has been linked to the group for a long time now. I've also heard that 40 was allegedly linked to them, and that's how this whole connection with Drake actually happened. And if that's not enough to convince you of the affiliation, Drake has worn their merch quite a bit. They've also been caught on film together, and Drake's allegedly flexed his very own Hells Angel motorcycle. So yeah, the math is definitely mathing. They may have black...
Yeah, I'll be honest with y'all. I don't know. Like I said this. I actually have a video coming up on my main channel. It'll be dropping soon. It's a pretty long video, but I go through why I'm not a part of any affiliate, any party sides, because I think the word racism has been diluted. I think people at this point like you or they don't like you. That's just that. And if you are a part of their club, whether you're black or white, they'll stand with you. And if you are a part of their club, whether you're black or white on the other side, they'll stand with you. I think it's just a war between people now. And I think people feel like, I honestly think that when they say these things, it's kind of like you think that you're going against your people, and then the other side saying the same thing. Well, you're going against your people, and it's like, no, y'all both just on different teams. It's the human race versus the human race at this point, in my opinion.
Members up there in Canada, but given the overall reputation of the group, this is a terrible look for a person that has already been having a terrible birthday month already, with him having his UMG defamation case dismissed. So someone please take his phone away for a bit. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into this post where we have Drake showing his affinity for the controversial Hells Angels yet again. We're also going to take a look at another clip to actually go into a little deeper, and also some other posts highlighting the connection. They may have black members in Canada, but it definitely looks really ugly down here, guys. So these are the actual posts right here. This is the Hating Drake Doesn't Make You Deep one. And again, your reputation isn't where it is right now because people want to be deep. This is the fit pic,
Yeah, that's definitely the truth. People don't hate you because they trying to be trying to be deep. No, people just don't like you because you do a lot of goofy stuff that it's stuff like this. Honestly, I really don't care. You post pictures. I don't. But the subliminal messages in your pictures, you kind of like still doing this, like, and people saying, why you still just go make some music? Like, why do you still, or just don't make music at all? Just go chill somewhere. Like, but I think that he never been taught, like, I'll be honest with y'all, Drake has never been taught how to be a man. I'm just going to go on and say it. He's never been taught how to be a man. This here, to me, is the reason why he's always going to stay where he's at. He might have money, but to be honest with you, and I hate to use what Kendrick said, you always going to be lame because you haven't grown as a person or as a man. You still out here doing stuff that's like, what are we doing here? Why are you doing this? What's the point of this? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? And then people say, oh no, you reaching, da 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 da. Like, come on, bro. Stay away from words like party, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can't use the word party. Nope. Stay away from it for at least a year. Don't even, in any context, don't say party. Because you know Kendrick got a song called Watch the Party Die. And you like, oh, life's too short, party hard. like, come on, man. It's too much.
Honestly, looks like the average fit pic that Drake posts. But again, people are going to zoom in and forensically search, guys. So if you zoom in, you actually see the Hells Angels sticker right here. And if I'm not mistaken, this is for a chapter in Canada. And like I've stated multiple times in the intro, this definitely isn't the first time that he's shown his support of the Hells Angels. Let's look at some of these comments before we actually jump into some Hells Angels history to give a little more background and context to all this. All right, so let's look at some of these comments. Being rich can't make you less of a loser, and he's the proof of it. I have a really long list of reasons why I'm forced to hate Drake, LMAO. There's not much to like about him. It has nothing to do with being deep. From how he treated Aaliyah's estate, to his own shots at Pharrell, to the lawsuits and him acting like he hasn't been a foul person, which is probably the biggest part of all this. He's trying to make himself the victim when he's been the main agitator, the initial agitator in all this. Direct message to the K-Bots and their leader, the Midget. And these people have to get a little more creative.
Yeah, I think people get online and they say these things about Kendrick, and it's like, First of all, you're not funny. Second of all, your jokes are corny. So that's a double whammy right there for you. You're not funny and your jokes are corny. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I think a lot of y'all are just as thirsty for attention as Drake is. Drake fans are like him. Like a good portion of y'all, if y'all like him, look at Maul. Look at Maul. Maul still thinking that Drake is going to win $2 billion is insane. He said Maul was the same person that said Drake turned down the Super Bowl 4 times. What years was these where he turned down the Super Bowl 4 times? 4 times? 4. Come on, man.
We already heard your 3 jokes. You're the common denominator, Drake. At this point, you're the problem. Everybody can't be just hating on you for no reason. And I absolutely agree. It's like the person that keeps blaming everyone else and all their previous partners for being the reason that their relationships didn't work out. Well, anything is possible. If you have a history of that, then more than likely, you're the problem. Not gonna lie, I'm probably one of Drake's biggest fans, but it's so fucking annoying how all his music, all snippets and posts are about the Kendrick beef. Again, this is from an actual fan, not a...
That's a fact. That's a fact. Why is it that you still rapping about Kendrick? Just battle Kendrick again. Just battle him again. Just do that. You'd be better off. You probably would make a better song. Just battle Kendrick again. Just come out with something crazy and just battle him again and y'all go back and forth. But you don't want to look desperate, but you already look desperate. You look desperate. All of this stuff is a desperate attempt to get any type of motion or any type of reaction. Kendrick ain't give you no reaction since he dropped the Not Like Us video. That's it. Or say Drake at the Super Bowl. That's it. Like, come on, bro.
Crazy stand that's going to try to spin anything into a W or into some type of positive for Drake, but an actual fan. Drake is not making music for the casuals and the fans anymore. He keeps trying to rehash the beef, not including the P&D album, which more than likely was an already developing Party Next Door album that Drake just added himself to. Nobody likes it. It's terrible for your career. Stop talking about it. Again, this is a fan. And even though some stands are going to crash out on this dude about it, at the end of the day, all you have to do is look at the charts and see that, yeah, the recent stuff has not been working at all. Playing victim like usual. Canadian singer who kept crying 1 year after a rap battle. And for a...
Yo, that's crazy that they use that. This meme right here, if y'all don't know, is basically a soldier from war who kept fighting. I believe 20, 21 or 22 years later from, I think it was World War II or the Vietnam War, one of them wars. He kept fighting for 21 years afterwards. So they use Drake face is classic. I think I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail, bro. This is funny. Oh my god, bruh, it's crazy as hell, man. It's crazy.
Person that keeps claiming that he's unbothered, man. It feels like you're trying to do everything in your power to convince people of the opposite right now. So let's actually look at some background of the Hells Angels. In 2023, a hate crime in San Diego, 17 members of the Hells Angels were indicted after they chased and attacked 3 black men while shouting racial slurs. The Hells Angel leader was convicted and received a 14-year sentence for the racially motivated assault and stabbing. Here we have in 2023, which is obviously an international chapter, but in 2023, a Hells Angel leader was accused of directing attacks on Jewish synagogues on behalf of the Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. And these are just 2 incidents in the many incidents that have happened. And to reiterate, one was domestic in the U.S. and the other one was in Germany. Here we have the details.
All right, so let me just play devil's advocate on this real quick. I understand that people say these things, and listen, I'm not a Hells Angel fan. I'm just basically giving y'all a different perspective, right? And I know people are going to say, well, how could you give us a different perspective about this? Be like, just listen to me. I'll explain. When people do stuff like this, like when they bring up stuff like this, I always have to ask, well, there's other people on the other side who does this similar or worser things. And I never see nobody. And I'm not cracking on Yo EQ TV. I'm just saying I never see anybody on that side or bring up things from the other side. And the reason why that is because they kind of mask it very well. And they make you believe that you're wrong for giving an opinion or even opposition to certain things. What they did was wrong. I have to say that. I don't stand on any side. I just call it out on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I call it out on the other side, and I call it out on this side. I don't want to say the names because I know how YouTube get, but y'all know what I'm talking about when we talk about the war right now that was supposed to be a peace deal, and now the peace, everybody was saying, hey, this and that about this one side. Everybody was saying, oh, you know, they need to stop this war. Donald Trump, stop this war. Da, 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 da. So what happened? They did the peace deal. They signed the peace deal. What happened? Now you got the same terrorists that everybody was kind of like, not saying they was cheering for, but they were kind of siding with. They are publicly executing people right in the street, and I don't see nobody saying nothing about it. So that's why I say I don't support either side, because I know how it gets down. So when people bring up articles like this, I understand that that it's just evil on that side, but then we also got to look at the other side. Now, I think what Drake is doing, in my opinion, is wrong. I think linking up with them to try to kind of combat what the other side or what Kendrick stands for, I think is kind of wrong. And I think it's going to backfire on them spectacularly, I might add.
On their racially exclusive membership. For decades, Hells Angels chapters in the U.S. were known to be for white men only. Sonny Barger, a prominent leader, stated in 2000 that the Hells Angels don't have black members and that black bikers have their own clubs. And that obviously...
Well, I will say this too. That's true. That's 100% true. But you also got to understand, was there any white people in the Black Panther Party? And I'm not saying that the Black Panther Party didn't do anything noble or courageous. I'm just using it as an example of people have their own clubs. This is why the whole term, you're not invited to the cookout. Like, black people have exclusivity too. So I understand that why would you, first of all, why would you want to be a part of a club or anything? I never understood people who want to be a part of something that nobody don't want you there. Like, why would I want to be a part of Hells Angels if they don't want me there anyway? Why would I want to go to a golf course club, be a part of a golf course club if they don't want me there? That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I could say the same thing. Why would I want to go to a party in the hood where in the other hood, not my hood, but another hood where I know they don't want me there? Why would I want to go there? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I don't know. That's just my take. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It was not that long ago. This confirms what I said earlier as well. Some Hells Angels chapters, particularly outside the U.S., do have members of different races. There have been some instances of non-white members in the U.S. chapters, though the club has faced scrutiny and controversy for its racial attitudes towards new members. International chapters obviously may have some black members in there, but we also saw an incident in Germany that was racially motivated. At the end of the day, while you can claim that some of these chapters have affiliations with minorities, that doesn't change this group's history, and honestly, it's not like other artist groups haven't given entry to people of other races, man. Their history is just disgusting and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Alrighty, guys, like I said in my intro, we have an actual clip of them going deeper into the connection as well. Let's actually watch this clip.
Maybe it's just me, but this shit is kind of weird. So in the Family Matters video, we see Drake crushing a car that looks like the car from Good Kid, Mad City. But randomly at the end of the video, it cuts to this random white dude. So I did a little research on the internets, and I found out
this is a leader of the Hells Angels.
Man is a leader of the Hells Angels. Now I can't tell you they're a racist organization, but I can show you a couple articles to show you they aren't very friendly to black people. I also want to point out that this is not his first time representing the organization either.
The dude has obviously worn their merch and insignia on multiple occasions.
BBL Drizzy has never beaten a white boy out.
And if there's one picture that Drake wished he could scrub off the internet, it would probably be this pic.
I'm sorry. Y'all think Drake is leaning into his roots or he just looking for protection? Let me know in the comments below.
I'm leaning towards
Well, all right. So let me give my take on that. Now, here's the thing, right? I understand the whole perception. Please don't take me out of context. I don't I'm just going to tell you what I think, because a lot of times I understand this point of what Yo EQ TV is saying, but I also want to give a different perspective of it, because I think that sometimes it's good to look at both sides. A lot of y'all just want to be one-sided. I'm not like that. I'm sorry. Just not like that. So look, Kendrick Lamar is affiliated with whatever he's affiliated with, right? We all know this. We all know this. They say this all the time. It ain't like, oh, we all know this. I think Drake is trying to be affiliated as well. I think this is why he's doing this. Whether it's wrong or right, that's up for y'all to interpret. I'm just telling you, that's the reason why I think he's doing it, because he wants to be affiliated. Now, there's one thing I will say. It's our fault. Everybody, me, everybody included. It's our fault that we allow this to happen, because if the Hells Angels is this type of club, but yet and still we have other people who invite Drake in, knowing that he did the blackface, knowing he did these things. He gets a pass for a lot of things that he does, and we never say anything about it. But whenever he does something like this, oh, we want to call him out on it. But wait a minute, he's been doing stuff like this. So which one is it? What are we going to do? Are we going to accept it? We ain't going to accept it. Which one? Because a lot of us, which one? He do got a song called Which One too, right? A lot of us allow things like this to happen. You know what I'm saying? So if he did have this guy at Hells Angels, you still got people who are representing him. You still got people saying that was the best song of the battle. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So people still love him, even though he does things that is questionable. So maybe we need to take care of that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna play a little more.
Protection, obviously, but at the end of the day, there's so many people that could probably offer you protection. You have a lot of money, man. More than likely, you can get some mercenaries down there to protect you. And they would more than likely do a better job, because we've already heard of a few compromising situations down at his compound. Actually,
well, I don't think it's, well, in my opinion, I don't think it's about protection. I think it's about optics. I think Drake has the same people around him. I don't think it's about protection. I don't think nobody's threatening Drake's life. At least in the public, nobody's doing that. So I don't think that's the case. I think it's more like, okay, well, you affiliated with them. Well, I'm affiliated with them. I think that's why he did that. That's exactly why he did that. You know what I'm saying? To show him like, look, I'm affiliated with them. Trying to like, it's kind of like, you know how it is. People do something like, I'm gonna go get my big cousin, and be like, oh, you cousins with big Joey Joe. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh man, Joey Joe be knocking dudes out. Like, damn bro, you should have never said nothing to him. You gonna bring Joey Joe around? That's what I think. So, but we gonna end it there, man. Shout out to Yo EQ TV. He always puts some good content, man. Yeah, so we out of here, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Torture Talk After Hours. Peace. Bye.